my name is Brown and welcome back to 100% Chelsea and welcome to another transfer show. We've got a few transfers to get in for you guys today, so we're going to jump on straight into the first transfer, which is Antonio Candreva. And Candreva has been in the news for Chelsea week in, week out for the past couple of probably months now. The Italian winger has been told that he can leave Inter Milan if a club meets his £25 million valuation. Now, looking at it logically, we do have a lot of right-sided players. Pedro, Willian, Musonda, Boga, all can play on the right-hand side. Moses. We've got a lot of right-hand players, and especially Azpilicueta as well, who can play on the right-hand side. But to strengthen and to get a player that Conte works well with, has proven to be working well with before in Candreva, and the fact that he's only £25 million in this market definitely says to me that we need to jump in on that one. I think talks are ongoing from multiple reports. There are reports that he is in talks with Chelsea, that a deal is close to being done. I'd take it, to be honest. Like I said, he's worked well with Conte before when he played for Italy and Conte managed Italy. So it's promising signs ahead, really. We are trying to put our finger out a bit more now, trying to sign some players, but it's too late on in the window to sign the players that you want to sign and bring in for the future. And Candreva is obviously not one for the future. He's 30 years old. He's obviously a short-term replacement or a short-term buy. Like I was saying a couple of months ago, why don't we buy short-term players and then wait for our youth to come in? I don't know if we're finally going to start to do that, but Candreva would be a short-term buy. He's not going to be, you know, your 6, 7, 8 year player that you want to develop and see do well. He is your see what you get. He plays the way he plays. He's not going to improve. He's not going to decrease, fingers crossed, you know. So it's a good signing in my opinion. It strengthens the squad. We add more players to the squad. We've got an experienced older player as well and someone who works well with Conte. So good signing if we get him, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of that down in the comment section below. But moving on to the next transfer, we have Ross Barkley. Now Ross Barkley again has been in the news for Chelsea quite a few weeks running now. After he said he wanted to come out and leave Everton, and Ronald Koeman said that he will 100% not be at Everton after the summer. Koeman then come out a week later and said he could still be at Everton after the summer because no one wants him because he's injured. Well, Spurs are apparently favourites to sign the English centre attacking midfielder, and Chelsea are also hot favourites to be on Spurs' tails. Now, I've said before, I don't really want Ross Barkley at the club. I mean, when you've got so many other decent players that are on offer in other leagues abroad who are slightly better as well in that position, and we've already got Fabregas, and Barkley is not an improvement on Fabregas. I know it's homegrown and English quota, but I still, you know, I think it's pointless signing someone to sit on the bench. Fabregas did it last year. I don't think Barkley would overtake Fabregas and start this year, to be honest. It's not a plausible signing in my opinion. I can see Tottenham signing him because he would fit into Tottenham's system a bit more. He may be a decent player, he used to be a decent player, but he's not proven himself in the last season and a half anyway, and I don't think he would work well in our system. I think he would just be a rotation player. He's literally would be signing to sit on the bench and pocket some money, and I'm tired of players doing that now. I want to see players brought into the club who are going to play, who are going to better the club, and I'm not sure how you guys feel. You may feel the same as me. If you do, let me know down in the comment section below. But that's what I feel about the Ross Barkley situation anyway. I mean, it could get better, it could get worse, but it looks like we're still in the running for Barkley. Cedric, and I'm going to say his last name wrong, Cedric Soares, I don't know. The right back from Southampton is the next one we're talking about now, and we've apparently tabled a few offers for I'm going to call him Cedric. Apparently we've tabled an offer for Cedric. I'm not sure on what the region of the price is, but there were pictures that he posted online the other day that he is in London. See people putting 2 and 2 together saying he's going to join for Chelsea. He may just be on a city break. Players are allowed to do what they want when they're not training. He could be just on a city break, like I said, but putting 2 and 2 together, he could be in talks with Chelsea in London. So there's always that possibility to it. He's 25. He's offers a little bit different. He offers something a little bit different. But if we're going to be signing someone like Candreva, why are we going to be signing Cedric as well. I don't really understand the logic in that. One of them has to just be rumours because I can't see us just signing right-sided players. I mean, like I said, we have about 6 or 7 already, and on the left-hand side, we only have 2 or 3 in Alonso, Hazard, Boga, Musonda can play either side. You know, we've only got about 3 or 4 players there, and we've got about 6 or 7 on the other side. So, in my opinion, I'd look for some left-sided players. But, you know, Cedric is the latest rumour to join Chelsea. Do you think he will join Chelsea? Would you like him at Chelsea? Personally, I haven't watched him enough to judge him. He sounds like a decent player. People are saying, yeah, he's an alright player. To be fair, I would have preferred someone like Cancelo, however you pronounce his name, because he was reportedly really good as well. Again, I didn't watch him enough, but from what people were telling me, Cancelo was the better one of the two. He's obviously gone to Inter Milan now. So, we've missed out on a young player there. But Cedric could be coming to Chelsea, so let me know what you guys think of that down in the comment section below. And there's rumours that Chelsea are trying to unsettle Tottenham Belgian defender Toby Alderweireld by tabling an offer for him. Now, he's 28 years old. His current contract runs out in, I think it's 3 years' time at Spurs. And Spurs have a clause in his contract that when he hits 30, it will be a £25 million release clause directly onto his contract, on him. So he'll be able to leave if someone activates his release clause. Now, a lot of Spurs players recently have been rumoured to be moving. Obviously, Kyle Walker came out and said he wanted to leave, then left. Danny Rose has come out and said he wanted to leave, and obviously because he's injured, he's sitting on the bench and no one knows what's happening with him at the moment. Toby Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen, 2 very quality players. I don't know if they would leave Tottenham because I don't know if they want to build and try and make Tottenham great. But it's worth trying to unsettle them. If it gets into their heads and affects their performance, why not do it? I mean, you saw when we played Tottenham, they've got a very solid defence. There's apart from Lloris's error at the end, they had a very solid defence. They always have a very solid defence. You know, Alderweireld, Dyer, Vertonghen, Lloris, very good, solid players. You know, with Trippier and Ben Davies as well, looking very solid at the back, as they always do. If we were to take one of their best players, it would show that we are meaning business. It shows that we're the Chelsea of old. We're trying to unsettle the teams. We're trying to not care who we're getting the players from, but we're trying to strengthen our own team, try and challenge for the league year after year. And I think that's what we need to be doing. All right, maybe not Alderweireld because he may not leave, but players that are of that sort of quality, because Alderweireld is a fantastic player. I know it's another centre-back, but he's a fantastic player. You can't deny that. It's like Virgil van Dijk. He's a fantastic player. You cannot deny that he would be a brilliant addition to Chelsea. I know we've got about 6 or 7 centre-backs as it is, and they're playing very decently at the moment. But why not add some more top quality to your team? I know it's not going to happen. I know it's just rumours, but it is in the news, and I have to let you guys know of the news. That is today's transfer show, guys. Let me know what you think of all the transfer rumours down in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to my channel. That is in the top of the description or on screen now. Follow me on Twitter so we can engage in some more conversations about transfers or about Chelsea in general. Make sure you follow 100% Chelsea on all social media links down in the description below. You'll be first notified on there if we sign any other players or all the news in the build-up to Everton at home on Sunday. But anyway, guys, I hope you're having a good day, and I will see you all next time. Peace!